When people make it big in the business world, they can earn enough money to own the streets where they stand. By extension, the children of billionaires across the globe live comfortable lives brimming with the opportunity to do as they please. From million-dollar houses to Hollywood stardom with money to spare, billionaire kids grow up in a completely different world than the modern family. Today, we're covering the lives of kids living in wealth and fame, seeing just how well they hold up with their parents' success behind them. Jennifer Gates. Jennifer's dad, Bill Gates, founder of Microsoft and global philanthropist, has given his 3 kids enough restrictions to forge their paths, and it shows. Jennifer Gates is a studious and athletic billionaire with big plans for the future. Notably, Jen is an accomplished equestrian racer. When she was 14 and started getting serious about her love of horses, Gates bought her a street in Wellington, Florida, and transformed it into the $37 million Evergate stables for practice. However, the stables aren't just for Jennifer and her prized horses anymore. The street is home to 29 different horses, either owned by Jennifer or 2 other horse champions, used for breeding or kept as valuable alumni. The endless shower of money hasn't diluted Jennifer's skills though. She's been awarded 32 trophies in horse racing, in both American and European leagues and championships. When she's not living it up in her apartment or racing against other luxurious riders, Jennifer is quite studious in school. In 2018, she received a bachelor's degree in human biology from Stanford University, and plans on either getting a master's degree in public health or social work, or begin medical school. If her blessed life has taught her anything, it's that helping others is the true mark of a successful billionaire. That same year, Jennifer was given a different kind of award. At 22 years old, Jennifer was given a $5 million apartment from Bill and Melinda. The flat is complete with 2,389 square feet, a west-facing kitchen and dining area for a view of Central Park, 3 bedrooms, and a spa ensuite style bathroom. Not too shabby. It seems as though Mum and Dad are leaning toward med school training for her, since her Manhattan home is mere blocks away from Mount Sinai's med school. Now 24, Jennifer will inherit a small portion of Gates' fortune. Bill plans to donate most of his income to charities to help underprivileged kids around the world. Even so, Jennifer is planned to receive a total of $130 billion. It helps that she's also married to millionaire horse racer Nael Nassar, who also graduated from Stanford in 2013 with a degree in economics. Hopefully their days of horse racing are well spent. The stable's $37 million price tag shouldn't be going to waste. Isha Ambani. Let's take a trip on the other side of the world in the heart of India, where petroleum and real estate are one-way tickets to becoming filthy rich. Isha Ambani is the daughter of Mukesh Ambani, the richest man in India. Thanks to his company, Reliance Industries, a conglomerate in natural gas production and marketing, the Ambani family boasts a comfortable $68 billion. That's twice as rich as his runner-up in Asia. Since the pandemic hit, the Ambani family has been living a private life with his family in the Swiss Alps, except for Isha, who continues to grow her fortune in India. Isha's husband, Anand Piramal, is pretty well off himself, if their $100 million wedding is any proof. He's the founder and executive director of Piramal Realty, a company developing and selling large houses nationwide. The Piramal Group received a substantial $434 million from Goldman Sachs to grow the business, which assists in increasing healthcare availability across India with the Piramal eSwasthya, the first company Piramal set up. As it turns out, selling houses gives the realtor family a good grip on luxurious homes. For Isha and Anand's marriage, Isha's in-laws provided her with a $61 million mansion in Mumbai, India, 27 stories high. The acre-long 50,000 square foot beachfront home houses fancy furniture and even fancier chandeliers, making it the perfect wedding gift for India's richest family tree. As if that wasn't enough, the couple moved into a second mansion in 2018, a 5-story bungalow equipped with studies and dining rooms ranging in size, lounging areas, and even servants' quarters for those who help Isha and Anand get ready for their public appearances. Isha is an entrepreneur in her own right, helping to create GeoMeet, a video conferencing platform for educators. Ambani has a net worth of $80 million and is only 30 years old. With the comfort of her marriage and booming business, it seems Isha's pool of luxury is far from running dry. Xavier and Griffin Musk. Despite the hundreds of royally lavish families living life to the fullest, Elon Musk and his children live relatively private and modest lives. Because Musk has big plans for traveling the galaxy, he's constantly thinking of the future and paying less attention to large houses. Of course, he and his family are still extremely wealthy, and his collection of luxurious items still lingers. With 8 children in tow, Musk believes having more kids can improve the population of Mars in coming years, but still tries to give them the best life he can. His oldest son, Xavier Musk, was born alongside his twin brother Griffin on April 14, 2004. The sons of Musk's first wife, Justine Wilson, Xavier and Griffin live comfortable lives with their younger brothers, triplets Kai, Damien and Saxon, and baby XAEA12. With high hopes for his kids, Musk and his $26.9 billion strive to teach them well. In 2014, Musk enrolled his children in his self-established Ad Astra, a STEM school striving to educate kids for jobs of the future. Directed at 8 to 14-year-olds, the school costs $7,500 per student for parents, hiring the world's greatest teachers to educate kids on their interests and capabilities. The school is intended as secret experimentation for education, engaging only the most elite students from around the world. Now that his first 5 teenage sons have passed that age, their future in education is widely unknown for now. Musk downsized in 2021 and now lives in a tiny $50,000 home next to the SpaceX headquarters. Elon does have another house for infrequent parties in the Bay Area, but his primary living quarters have only the essentials covering 375 square feet. Even so, Xavier and Griffin have access to plenty of extravagant vehicles. Musk's car collection is diverse and enormous. With a total of 15 cars, the family owns a Porsche, BMW, Cybertruck, Jaguar, and a vintage Model T. Most notably, the James Bond-loving family owns the movie's million-dollar submarine hybrid car, the Wet Nelly, auctioned to Musk in 2013. Anastasia Potanina. Anastasia Potanina is the daughter of Russian oligarch Vladimir Potanin, who's worth over $20 billion. In 1995, Potanin acquired a third of Norilsk Nickel, a metal mining company with over 80,000 employees and 300,000 customers. That hasn't stopped Potanin from branching out though. On top of the nickel company, Potanin owns Onexim Bank, pharmaceutical company Petrovax Farm, and Rosa Couture, an extravagant ski resort. An accomplished model, aquabiker and skier, Potanina is a sports devotee. In her private Moscow home, Potanina continues taking skiing lessons on her ski slopes from Vladimir's resort. Her major focus is aquabiking, which earned her 3 championship medals throughout her career. Her love for sports has allowed her to pursue other avenues as well. Her athletic physique has earned her model photo shoot When Seconds Turn into Eternity, a spot in the Russian Center for Contemporary Arts. Unfortunately, a leg injury resulted in her retirement from professional sports. But her love for what she does stays strong as she considers starting a career in sports management. Anastasia is married to Artem Kruchin, a British ballroom dance instructor. Married this year at 34 years old, Potanina danced with her father in the beautiful Côte d'Azur in France. Naturally, Anastasia gets a piece of her father's wealth, but not as big as she hoped. Donating a large portion of his money to charities, Anastasia's would-be net worth of $5 billion will soon be lost to philanthropy. But she's very likely to manage anyway. From famous diamond-filled weddings to modest tiny houses, rich icons have a million ways to spend $1 billion. At the very least, the success and philanthropy being passed down to billionaire children are raising a generation of kids less concerned about the money in their pockets. Hopefully, as time goes on, the kids' independence will allow them to branch out and continue their parents' legacies in different ways. After all, they have a lot of money that needs spending. That's it for this video. Please like and subscribe, and make sure to tune in to more from Top Wealth to see videos like this one. Until next time, thanks for watching.